Miami, Aaron Gordon and the Orlando Magic added to Miami's rising level of frustration. Gordon scored 20 points and grabbed 13 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic finished with 19 points and 10 rebounds, and their Magic rode the strength of a big third quarter to take control and beat the Heat 105-90. On Tuesday night, Gordon had 16 of his points in the third as Orlando outscored Miami 30-12. The Magic turning what was a 4-point halftime deficit into a 14-point lead. Most Miami fans started heading to the exits with a few minutes left, and Heat center Hassan Whiteside left for their locker room with 40.5 seconds remaining. Probably extremely upset, like we all are right now, Heat coach Erik Spoelstra said, after his team dropped to 9-14. Whiteside wasn't available for comment after the game. A team official said Whiteside went upstairs to the team's practice court after the game to shoot free throws after going 0 for 2 on Tuesday, dropping him to a staggering 4 for his last 28 from the foul line over the last 6+ games, a 14.3% clip. His free throws aren't why Miami lost Tuesday, but merely just one of many things going wrong for the Heat right now. I thought our offense just stunk tonight, Heat guard Dwayne Wade said. Miami had won 2 straight, but Wade said the same approach that the Heat had in those victories over New Orleans and Utah wasn't there against Orlando. It didn't feel like a game, Wade said. It didn't feel like the last 2 games felt, when we needed wins because we were struggling. After winning 2, I felt like we relaxed for some reason, like we've got enough wins around here. We've got to go. It's go time, man. You don't want to get too far behind. Terrence Ross added 19 off the bench for the Magic, who were 14 for 28 from three-point range. Evan Fournier scored 13 and DJ Augustin had 11 for Orlando. We just picked it up on the defensive end, Gordon said. Stops on the defensive end, playing the whole court and being aggressive. Justice Winslow scored 14 for Miami, which still hasn't had a 3-game winning streak this season. Kelly Olynyk scored 13, Whiteside had 12 and Wade and James Johnson each added 11 for their Heat. Miami was only 2 for 5 from the foul line in the game, as opposed to Orlando's 15 for 20. The 2 free throws made in a game tied a record low in Heat history, and the 5 attempted ties for the second lowest. Lulls have doomed Miami all season, and a third quarter one was the difference. The Magic were 1-10 this season in games in which they weren't winning at halftime, but outscored the Heat 30-12 in the third quarter to grab control. It was Miami's lowest scoring quarter of the season, 1 point less than its opening quarter against Brooklyn on November 20, and the worst quarter the Heat had against Orlando since an 11-point third on February 8, 2012. It's our inability to sustain, Spoelstra said. That's it, there's a flagrant inconsistency that we keep bumping into. Orlando held the Heat to 24% shooting in the third, 5-21, and the Magic didn't commit a turnover in the period. Obviously Aaron Gordon was tremendous in their third quarter, both his offense and the defense, Magic coach Steve Clifford said. Our defense was better, and they missed some open shots also. Tip INS Magic, Orlando is 2-0 against the Heat this season, and 7-2 in the last 9 meetings. The Magic have posted 3 quarters with a score differential of +18 or better this season, and all have been on the road, against New York, 20, Golden State, 18, and Miami, 18. Heat, Tyler Johnson returned after missing 6 games with a hamstring strain. Goran Dragic, knee, Derek Jones Jr., hamstring, and Dion Waiters, ankle rehab, remained sidelined. It was Miami's last home game until December 20. Southeast woes Orlando is now atop their Southeast Division at 12-12. The 5 teams in Southeast are at combined 47-71 this season. Mo Wade blocks. Wade added another 7-footer to his blocked shot collection when he rejected Orlando rookie Mo Bamba at the rim in the fourth quarter. No player who stands 6'4" or less has more blocks in their career than Wade. Up next, Magic host Denver on Wednesday. Heat visit Phoenix on Friday. Subscribe to get access to the Philippine Daily Inquirer and other 70-plus titles. Share up to 5 gadgets. Listen to the news. Download as early as 4 a.m. and share articles on social media. Call 896-6000.